Hey everybody, I'm back again out here begging for likes, shares to my page, regionalitservices.com. Right now, I'm in the process of editing and uploading the store page. Be sure to check it out. I got some good offers on laptops and software, and you can get a chance to view my services and products that I offer in the meantime. Friends and family, I'm getting more love, likes, and shares from strangers than I am from my friends. So I need for you guys to like, share my page. Please like and share my page. Advertising is not cheap, and every like and share saves me a few monies, and I definitely appreciate the love. So if you guys could like and share my page. Right now, what I'm doing, I'm just working on the page here, just editing the site a little bit, and pretty much right now I'm concentrating on the store page. I'm trying to get the store page running. I'm noticing that it's loading a little bit too slow, so I'm gonna change it up to where I'm gonna make categories, and then the different links will be available within the categories, and that will cause the page to load a lot faster. Anyways, y'all need to like and share me. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Facebook, and I'm on Yelp. Yelp regions, all same name. Twitter, regionalitservices.com. Instagram, regional IT services. Facebook, regional IT services. The website, regionalitservices.com. Make sure y'all go on there. If I've done some IT work for you in the past, if you could, please go on Yelp and give me a review. And one of the things, I thank you guys who've actually been taking the time to go on Yelp and give me a review. But do not forget to click and give me a star rating, because without those ratings, they don't put the post on the first page. So I really need those. I really need you to click and give me, 1, 2, 3, 4 stars, whatever you think I deserve for my service. But please make sure you like and share me, as advertising is not cheap, and every dollar I save, helps me. What they say, a dollar saved is $2 earned, or something of that nature. I can't remember. But anyways, make sure y'all like and share me. As y'all go to my, if y'all get a chance, go to my page and look at my product store. What I tried to do for you guys here was I tried to put some cheap laptops on here that I thought were the best buy for your money. Uh, if you don't want to break the bank or pay for my services, sometimes it's more plausible to just go ahead and buy a new laptop instead of going ahead and have your old one repaired. So depending on what situation you find yourself in, I also made it feasible on my site to go that option if possible. I got some cheap laptops here that I thought, I tried to keep them on the low end of the price, but the high end of performance. Uh, so if you get on there under my shop and you look at my featured hardware section, you'll see there I got links to Amazon store, and all of those are good laptops that I personally use, I personally repair, and I can vouch for that they're decent machines. So you might want to take a look at that. And then also what I did, I put some display adapters on there and some Wi-Fi adapters. As y'all can see, I have a bunch of monitors, and it may be overkill, but I actually do use them. And I put some of the adapters on there that you guys could use if you want to do the same setup that I'm doing to run this. So you'll have multiple monitors and multiple displays as needed. And believe it or not, I actually do use all of these when I'm working. It allows me to go back and forth between, here you have my Yelp page, here you have my Facebook page, here's my Instagram page, here's my website, here's my Twitter, and this is the page that I'm working on. Right here this is my email. All my company email comes in this way. And over here on this screen, I'm connected to my other computer, And this way I could share a lot of that stuff under my personal account too, to reach my personal friends and family that are not following me under the Facebook page. Y'all make sure y'all show me some love. You know I'm working hard. I'm working hard trying to get this thing up and running. So, and I've actually been doing pretty well. Actually, I really don't have no complaints. I've been doing pretty well as far as that goes. I've been getting a decent amount of business or a decent amount of inquiries. Put one foot in front of the other, and we'll get to the end of the journey. So I am hard at work here. As y'all can see, all I'm doing right now is I'm using this little deal right here. I'm in my product store. And in my product store, this is where I have all my products right here. So I'm going down. As you can see, it lists all my products here. And this is where I can set my prices, set my descriptions, add them to categories and things like that. Right now, these are my featured services right here that I offer right now, which is upgrade. One of the main things I try to do for people, which people complaining of computer problems, one of the simplest ways for me to get that fixed up is to go ahead and get you upgraded to the latest and greatest. People are still trying to hold on to this old software and old version of Windows. Let it go. That's the reason they came out with new versions, because they improved upon the old stuff. Let it go. I know you love your old laptop. I know you love your old operating system. Let it go. Come on, come into the 21st century. And I was like that too. But I soon realized, especially being in this field, I don't have the luxury of getting attached to one technology or one way of doing things versus the other, as it's my job to support them all. So I have to be flexible. So when people ask me, do I prefer one product over the other? I'll give my preferences as to pros and cons versus one or the other. But to be honest, it doesn't matter to me. I use whatever my customer supports. If my customers use it, then that's what I use. As simple as that. And if you don't want to spend any money on services, support your boy and buy a T-shirt. That helps me with advertising, and that still supports the business. And I appreciate it all. Every little piece of support counts. So you guys make sure you get on here and support me. Come on, friends and family, especially. You guys are slacking in my support. I need you guys especially to share and like my page. I looked at my page this week to see how many people liked and shared my page. I had 62 people this week to like and share my page. And out of that like and share, I believe 12 were friends and family. The week before last, same thing, there was about 75 likes and shares. And I want to say 10 or 11 were friends and family. So come on, guys, y'all stop slacking. Get out there and like, share my page. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter. Go to my Yelp page. Give me reviews. Yeah, I know I'm bugging, and I know y'all probably tired of it, but guess what? I'm not going to let up to everybody's like, shared, and followed my page. The more people aware of my service, the better business will be. I can also be found on the Google, so if you Google me, I'm there. I come up on Google now. I'm in the big leagues. And so, you look me up, there I go. But look at that, boy, I come up right there. Look at that. I come up right there on the top 4 pages. Top 4 searches. And y'all find my stuff, boy. I'm doing things. I've been doing this. Y'all don't even know how happy that made me the first time I typed in Google for my business and I saw it. Y'all don't even know how happy that made me. I was so excited about that. I felt like I was doing things then. I felt like I'm doing this. I'm like, okay, that felt real good. I'm like, I'm the CEO and president and owner. I'm getting this thing out there. And then when I first got my first job via Google search, y'all have no clue how happy that made me. So I actually started to get business now for people Google searching for IT services or computer repair services, things of that nature. I'm actually starting to get people that's pulling me up and requesting business through Google. I'm easy to find, www.regionalitservices.com. That phone number is 214-438-0038. I'm going to have to say, I remember when I was a kid, there was this commercial, and they used to give the phone number. I'm not going to give you the phone number, but just the tone of voice that the advertiser said that phone number in, I haven't heard that advertisement in, I want to say, over 40 years, and I still know that phone number. And it was all in the tone of voice that the advertisers used to say that phone number. But don't forget to like and share me. I'm on Instagram, Regional IT Services, Facebook and Twitter, all the same thing, Regional IT Services. My website, www.regionalitservices.com. Has a nice little ring to it too, doesn't it? Yeah. Sounds like a common household name to me, especially now that you can find me on Google. So check me out. I'm gonna be coming real soon. I'm gonna start giving you guys some little IT tidbit tips on my blog. So y'all check in soon and start looking at my blog, as I'm gonna start sharing a lot of IT knowledge there and give you guys a little bit of IT tricks and tips that'll help you. You might not, of course, it's gonna keep me from being able to make that money off of you, because I could have did the business, but hey, I can't make all the money. I'll give y'all a little trick and tip right now that fixes so many problems. And it's so simple that, I guess I might as well give it away. You just go to your run menu if you're running a version of Windows. These are only for my Windows people right now. And I will start putting a little bit of Mac knowledge out there too. I like Macs. However, for people that are not so technical, I don't recommend Macs as the first computer for them to start out on, because it packages so much things into one package that you don't realize what works and how things work in the background. But they are good PCs. I just don't recommend them for newbies. I think, you're a newbie, go ahead and start out on a Windows machine. As you get a little better and you start understanding, how the internet works, how software, how hardware works, Mac is the way to go. But anyways, I'm going to show y'all guys this little trick real quick. And this is a good, easy way if you're having problems with your computer to fix them real quick. And my computer's actually running a little slow today. I probably should have rebooted before I got on live, but I didn't feel like it, because I didn't feel like bringing up all my pages and stuff again. And as you see, I have a lot of windows open, so I was kind of hesitant to reboot. I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys over here. So what you do is go to your run menu, which I just did. Let me minimize some of this stuff on my screen so I can get my run menu up here. All right, and then in run, you type in MS config, which stands for Microsoft Configuration. What you'll get here is this window here. And this shows all the devices and services, well, basically all your services that start up, all the programs that run in the background when you first load your computer. You look through your services, right here you click on the services tab, and it shows everything that's running in the background. These are things that are running that you're not even aware of that are running. But these applications, these programs, these software, they're all running in the background on your system. And if you have a slow computer, a lot of these services will slow your computer up. A lot of these services you don't need, depending on the manufacturer, what software you're using. Some of this stuff come already preloaded on there. And a lot of the stuff, you're not even using it, and you don't care if it's running in the background. When you get ready to load the application, you'll launch it. You don't need it running in the background. So you come into here to services, and you see you got services, manufacturers, status, and date disabled. All I do is separate it by Microsoft. For the newbie, you can break stuff here if you don't know what you're doing, but for the most part, you can kind of tell what's what and figure it out. So what I normally do, I'll separate it by manufacturer, and then once I do that, then it will list all of the services that is running in the background. And so you just uncheck the ones that you don't need. If you want to run it, like I don't need my Bluetooth running. I don't need Google updated. When I'm ready to update Google, I'll update Google manually. A lot of this stuff you don't need running in the background, which also slows down the computer. And I normally separate it by Microsoft products. And I start with the non-Microsoft products first. And then I'll go ahead and delete all those that I don't need. And then as I delete all of those, then I'll go into the Microsoft services, and then I'll see which in the Microsoft services that I don't need. And a lot of times, if you don't know, just look up the service and look for it in Google, and Google will tell you if you need it or not. And you don't need it running, uncheck it. And this will speed your system right on up. A lot of times, you go here the same thing in your startup. In Windows 10, it works a little bit different. In Windows 7, it'll give you the same list, kind of like your services, and it'll allow you to uncheck and check. Well, in Windows 10, it kind of takes you to Task Manager and incorporates all of that in its own thing. But right here, you have the status, and then you just enable it or disable it. And that speeds you up. That speeds you up a lot right there, just making those simple little changes to services. And that's a real easy fix. And I'm telling you that even when you have accidentally download some software or install some software that you didn't intend to, and it's having some unexpected consequences on your machine, a lot of times look in here and you can find that service or process, and you can disable it from here, and that'll actually help you speed your system up, get it working or not working. But y'all make sure y'all like and share my page. I'm begging and I'm pleading with you guys because I am not too proud to beg. Please like and share my page. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all the above. And that's just a little tidbit. Anyways, that's just a little tidbit for this program. But once you have disabled these services that you don't need in here, anything that you don't need, just disable it. You don't need it, you're not going to use it. But make sure you know that you're disabling, because some of these services Windows actually depend on to work. Once you've got rid of it, hit apply, hit OK. It'll ask you if you want to restart. I'm not going to restart right now, so I just tell it don't show this message again. I exit without restarting. Now, when your computer comes back up, you're going to get a prompt that says, hey, some changes been made to your configuration on your system, blah, 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 blah. Just hit OK. That's to be expected when you go to that segment. But that's just a quick little fix. I can't tell you how many things I fix daily just by doing that. I promise you, I fix at least 5 to 10 things a day just by going into MS Config and disabling those services. And that's a good little tool to use. And I'm gonna go to my website. I'm not gonna do it today because I wasn't prepared for it, but that just led me to thinking about some other stuff. There's a lot of free maintenance software out there that you guys can use. I'm gonna go ahead and link some of that stuff up on my site, and I'll touch on some of that stuff later on. A lot of this stuff, especially people that their data is crucial to you, you really should get in the habit of backing up your data. So I'm really gonna get in there and start backing up. I'm really gonna start teaching you guys how to back up your data. And believe it or not, I actually was on the phone with a grown man who was crying because he lost his data. I mean, literally, just boo-boo crying because he lost his data. Now, I felt this pain, I was kind of felt bad, and uncomfortable listening to a grown man cry. So I'm gonna teach a lot of you guys on. I'm gonna move forward. I'm gonna show a lot of you how to back up your data, how to keep it up and running, how to be able to recover from a computer crash and things of that nature. I guess I won't talk you guys head off too much, but I'm gonna go ahead and stay live. Y'all to look at it. I'm just gonna work on the site some and try to update my store. That's what I'm doing now. Because the store, if y'all haven't looked at the page, go check it out, www.regionalitservices.com, and you'll see the store page there. And if you look on the store page, I have a lot of the exact same display adapters that I use in order to get all of these multiple displays. So it's not really hard to get all these displays set up. It really looks cool and everything. It's not even hard to do. I mean, and it's not expensive to do. I mean, you can get those display adapters. I got them listed on my site. They're pennies on the dollar. This one here, this Kingston USB display adapter, $49.99. So $50 an adapter, pretty much. And you can add, but even without those adapters, those are just to add additional ones. You can use your open ports that are available, your VGA port and your HDMI port. That'll give you 2 additional monitors. And depending on, if you're depending on what ports you got available on your system, you may be able to hook up multiple displays without even going there. So yeah, that's something I want you guys to pay attention to. I also put a couple copies of Windows on my site, so y'all can order your Windows. So I know a lot of you people are technical savvy, and you don't need me to hold your hand. So I put some of those for people that are feel that they can take care of it yourself. I put that software on my site so you guys can go on there, upgrade to Windows 10, yourself. So, for those do-it-yourselfers, y'all go up there and I'll do that for me. And also, if I don't have some software or hardware on my website that you would like to see on there, let me know and I'll make sure it's on there. I'll put it on there. I'll get it linked up on there and make sure that you got to it, because I want to, my plan is to make sure that you can find what you need to get up and running, right there on my website. And that just gave me another idea. I'm getting a lot of requests for to fix cracked screens. I don't really fix a whole lot of cracked screens, but I'm going to go ahead and start doing that because I'm getting a lot more requests. The only thing about that is people can't be without their phones for too long. So, if you're comfortable shipping your phone to me, I'll be glad to fix it. Or if you want to stop by and drop it off, that's fine also. But I'm also going to put a kit online because they actually do have kits and instructions out there on how to fix your cracked screen. So I'll put some of the more reputable kits out there on my site too, because I noticed I'm getting a lot of requests for cracked screens. But I do them, but I'm going to send you a link to, for those people that are not afraid to do it themselves or don't mind doing it themselves. I've been spending a lot of time working on a lot of the advertisement, a lot of the back end on the site. Y'all can see here, I got my little logo, and I'm really proud of my logo. As y'all can see it right here, regionalitservices.com. A shout out to Alexis Hill Williams for providing that logo for me. I appreciate it. I like it. And she gave me several ones to choose from, and that's the one I thought I liked the best. So be sure to like and share my page. I'm going to be having a free giveaway pretty soon, and it's going to be limited to those. I'm going to do it on the different platforms, but this first free giveaway I'm going to be doing from Facebook. So those who like and share my page on Facebook will be eligible. And pretty much I'm just going to do a live drawing here, put everybody's name in a hat, shake the hat up, and pull it out here live on Facebook. and you'll be able to win. Who knows, whatever free electronic I have for you that week. If you like me, I love free stuff. That's my favorite word. Free and food. Those are like my favorite things. And free food is like my ultimate favorite. As a matter of fact, if you ask any of my women friends, they'll tell you I'm always begging them to cook for me or make me something to eat. I'm sorry. But not even just my women friends, my good male friends that can cook well also. Ask them, tell them I'm always begging for free food. But yeah, free and food, it's a good thing. So y'all make sure y'all get on my page. Make sure you like and share so you can be eligible for that free drawing when it comes up. That way y'all can get that free prize. You know what? Maybe I'll make the free prize some free food, maybe a gift card for food or something. Because free food is my favorite thing. So I'm sure I'm not alone. And I'm going here. This is my little website tool that I use right here to edit my site. So right now I'm going to go into the store. I'm going to go under all products right here, which is where I got all my products linked at. And you see here, I got all my little different products. This is actually not what I'm looking for. I'm going to go back into the website, which is here. And then I'm going to go to the pages here. I'm going to drill down to the shop because that's where we're at. And then you see here, right here in my featured software, this is where I'm getting ready to edit right here. And I really need to change the way I classify this. I may go ahead and move that featured software into my store. The more I think about it, the more I think I might actually need to move this around on the page so that it'll load a lot faster. But as you see here, same thing, featured hardware, featured software. Well, thank y'all for I hope y'all took the time to like and share my page. I'm gonna go ahead and end my live now, but I'm gonna say it again. Please, 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 please like and share me. www.regionalitservices.com, Regional IT Services on Twitter, Regional IT Services on Instagram, Regional IT Services on Yelp. Be sure to like and share me. That saves me dollars on advertisement. And I'm a new business owner, and my margin is real thin. I'm just a poor black man trying to make it. Thank y'all. Please don't forget to like and share me.